So, as you know, today we're going to be looking at how to tell time to the nearest 5 minute, but we're going to pay special attention to when when the minute hand is between 45 minutes and 55 minutes. Okay, so we're going to pay special attention to when the minute hand is in this area, this region. So, what we need to pay really careful attention to is our hands. So for example, we know the smaller of the two hands is our hour hand. That tells us what hour it is. Our longer of the two is our minute hand. And the minute hand tells us what minute it is, how many minutes have passed the hour. So if we look at this time, we will see that the hour hand it looks as though it's on the 3, but don't be tricked. This is the trickiest part about telling time. When you are in between 45, anywhere between 45 and 60 in this region, it's going to look as though your hour hand is on the next hour, but it's not yet. If it's not exactly on the hour on this thicker line here, then it is not that hour. It's still the hour before. So it's in between two numbers, but we're getting super close to the next hour. So it's looking more and more like it's 3 o'clock, but it's still 2. The hour is still 2. Now, we need to count by 5s to figure out how many minutes have passed. So we'll do that now. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So I know that it is still 2:50. We're getting very close to 3. We're only 10 minutes away from 3, but it's not 3 o'clock yet. So we can't be fooled by this hour hand getting super duper close to the next hour. It's still 2:50. So we're going to try another one. But I want you to keep this in mind. Keep in mind that the hour hand is going to try to trick us when we get to 45 minutes or 50 minutes or 55 minutes to the next hour. So I'm going to create a new time on the clock. All right. So here we have our next time that we're going to be looking at. As you can see, we have our hour hand, which is the smaller of the two, and our minute hand, which is the larger of the two. So it's looking as though the hour hand is almost on the 8, but it's not there yet. It's not directly on that number. So that means that we're still at 7. The hour is still 7. It's in between, so it's the smaller of the two numbers, the number before. So we're still at 7. We're going to see how many minutes have passed. 5, 10. Remember, we skip count by 5s to find the minutes. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So the time is 7:55. Even though it looks like the hour hand is on the 8, it's not there yet. We are only 5 minutes away from 8 o'clock. So it looks as though the hour is on 8, but it's not. It's still in between. So it's the smaller number of the two. Okay? We're going to do one more just to make sure we have it. Okay. So here we have our hour hand and our minute hand. Let's see how many minutes we have first. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So we know that 45 minutes have passed this hour. So we know that any time that's between 45 and 55 minutes is going to try to trick us, the hour hand, because it looks like it's on the 11 almost, but we're not quite there yet. It's not 11 o'clock yet. We've still got 15 minutes to go. So when it's in between two numbers, it's always the smaller of the two. So it's 10:45, which is getting close to 11. So if I move this up, you would see soon it'll be 11, but we're not quite there yet. We're still 10:45. Okay, so just keep in mind that anytime you're in this region of the clock for the minutes, your hour hand is going to be a little tricky. It's going to look like it's on that next hour, but it's not there yet. It's still the hour before until the clock strikes that next hour and the minute hand is on the 12th. I hope this was helpful, friends. Remember to pay very close attention while you are trying to figure out your times today. We will practice this in next week's lab on Wednesday and also during our spiral review on Monday. So don't panic if you don't get it right away. It's a tricky concept. We will be practicing this a lot. That's it for now. Good luck with your activity, friends.